Yeah, it's your boy, Score Wolf, even in the score, episode 2. Yeah. Um, this next guest I got today, um, he's a G. He's an OG. Find inspiration using kayak. So, see everywhere you know, front hood, really from the LA streets. He got a lot to say. I wanted to clear up a lot of things, a lot of misconceptions, so yeah, hoping y'all listening, tuning in. Try to get him up on here. Hope y'all all having a good day. It ain't too dark. It's probably still daylight in LA though. Yeah, it was lit last time I went there. Yeah, it really don't rain like that out there for real. Mm, yeah, it ain't too cold in NC today either. It was brick yesterday. Yo,
What's up? What it do, man? How you doing?
I'm cooling. Just another
Cool.
day.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I just came
What's up?
back from the doctor. I'm good,
Oh,
man. I just came back. I had a doctor appointment. I'm doing good though.
oh,
Everything was all right. Everything was get all right. You know what I mean?
all
But I'm
right.
good. I'm good.
They can't take you up out of here yet, man. We need you
Oh
around
no,
for.
no, shit. I'm too healthy, man. I'm just that's what my girl got me going. I go to the doctor. You know, I got to tap in and do all that to make sure ain't nothing wrong with me. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So let's
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Let's make this live happen, man. Told you
I'm
yesterday, I'm
ready.
gonna be shot, man. Let's make it happen, man.
All right, bet. Where okay, let me see. Where I'm gonna start at. All right. Okay. So for the people who don't know, you want to tell them like a little about you and
My name is OG Bear, man. I'm from Compton. The gang, the set I represent is Compton Front Hood Crip. I'm a non-active gang member. I did 30 plus some years in the penitentiary. I've been home 4 years. I'm on some positive stuff. I'm with rebuilding the community and with giving back to the community. I'm I'm a black man that believes that I'm not a product of my environment, that my environment is a product of me. I played a role in destroying my community. Now I'm trying to rebuild the community. I'm trying to be a positive role model in my community, as well as other people like. I'm a gang expert at gang activity. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
gang, I'm an expert at gang, being a gang member, transforming his life into being something positive. I no longer subscribe to negativity. I'm on a positive platform, on a
Yeah.
positive path. I have my own channel called OG Bam, Compton
Yeah.
Front
Go
Hood
subscribe
on
to that,
YouTube.
everybody.
Yeah, and I want them to subscribe to your show, not just subscribe to mine. I'm on. I subscribe to anything that's real, man. As
Mm-hmm.
long as it's real and it's beneficial to the black community, I'm subscribing to it. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm a humble black man today. My game
Mm-hmm.
banging life was a choice. That wasn't. I didn't come from no broken home. I need to let people understand this too. Gang members didn't join gangs since they came from a broken home.
Right.
I've yet
Right.
to run across a gang member that came from a broken home. Being a Crip or a Blood is a choice. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Yeah.
do you, man? This your show. You got to act way, man.
See, like, I want to build off of that because I felt like coming in the gang for me, I felt like I more so felt like like I'm like you, like I wasn't in a broken home, but I felt like my parents didn't really understand me. I felt like I wasn't understood. So I kind of looked to the streets for a family, and I feel like you know, with a lot of the negatives that they say about the gang, I feel like there's some positives too that a lot of people don't try to emphasize enough. And like I really felt accepted at a certain point in time. There was a lot of negatives, but you know, it I felt taken in as somebody else who understood me. You know what I mean?
Wait, watch this. I just want don't take this the wrong way. What I'm going to say, right?
Hmm.
Your parents ain't got to understand you. You got to understand them.
Right. Right.
They ain't got to understand you. You got to understand them. And this coming
Hmm.
from a dude that listen to me, man. I sent my mother and father through hell, man. They never turned their back on me. But trust believe, I never ran to them streets to see why my parents didn't wasn't understanding me. Shit, I got to understand them. Because our
Right.
parents know what's best for us. We don't know what's best for ourselves. Because we knew what was best for ourselves, we wouldn't have been gang members. Our
Hmm.
parents didn't want us to be gang members. We challenged what was best for us when we have parents that care for us.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it was your choice to want to go join that gang.
Hmm.
Watch this.
Yeah.
In the process of joining that gang, you found out it ain't always good.
Nah.
It comes,
Nah.
it comes with the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Front Hood gave me strength, gave me character. I
Hmm.
don't regret. I don't regret being a gang member. I
Yeah.
regret some of
Yeah.
the
I
things
agree.
I did when I was gang banging, when I was
Hmm.
an active gang member, because I did things to dudes that just because they lived in a blood community, I got on them. Oh,
Hmm.
you coming over in my neighborhood and you messing with this girl and you say you live over there. Well, let me get you out of here. Basically, that was out of some jealousy stuff. I didn't want to just
Hmm.
get on him because he lived in a blood community. I'm mad at my homegirl because she ain't giving me action. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's keeping it 100 and keeping it real. You know what I mean? That's how I am. You know what I mean?
Right. So, all right. Let me ask this. Right. My homeboy gave me this question. He posed this question. He said, when did you realize you had no remorse for a man who looked like you?
When I was in prison, after reading the
Mm-hmm.
autobiography of Malcolm X, man, uh, I had a whole lot of remorse. So I went to prison on a double murder,
Mm-hmm.
convicted of one. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I took two men's lives for no apparent reason except hate. and the hate came from within myself. They didn't do nothing to me personally. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? Yet the dude I got convicted of, mother wrote me for years, sent me books of stamps, and
Mm,
she accepted my remorse and it started waking. I started having a conscience. I ain't have a conscience, man, when I used to be out there on that gang stuff. I ain't have a conscience when I took a brother life. So when I read the autobiography from Malcolm X when I was in prison, George Jackson, Solidarity, brother, I started having a conscience. I elevated my conscience, opened up my heart to becoming, to being aware that gang bang, being a crip is a choice, and that I'm a black man. So I had a
mm-hmm.
black conscience, and it woke me up, and I said, man, I can never steal another brother's life.
Mm-hmm.
If anything that looked like me is no longer my enemy. If we
Yeah.
can't talk our problems out, I'm gonna walk away from the problem. I hope you don't do nothing to me when I walk away.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm so passionate about this sit down. I'm finna start in February and March in the city in Compton where I'm from. I don't want to talk to nobody your age. I want to
Mm-hmm.
talk to kids from the age 10 to 16, 17
Mm,
to
yeah.
prevent them from going through what I went through and what you went through. Because a lot
Mm-hmm.
of us, man, watch this. A lot of us, we going through something, but we end up believing the myth of what everybody else saying and what we going through. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you say, man, I started doing this because I wanted somebody to understand me. Hey, check this out. Our parents ain't got to understand us. We need to understand them.
Right.
See, what we watch this as a child, we don't know what's best for ourselves. So the only
Mm-hmm.
person knows what's best for them is who? The parent.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, and I don't even have biological kids, but if I was
Mm-hmm.
a parent, I'm gonna know what's best for my child.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This is how we got to. I started looking at life different, man. I'm not really caught up in trivia bullshit that ain't relevant. It's irrelevant. You know, you got to be relevant. You got to have some form of marriage to be in my life today. I'm willing to die for a cause, not an unworthy cause. I'm never
Mm-hmm.
gonna put myself in a situation gonna put me back in prison. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know?
I understand that. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, okay, so all right, doing 32 or 30 plus. When you
yeah.
at like when you at like 6 years 16, do you think like, damn, I'm halfway home, or you think like, fuck, I got 16 more joints?
I didn't know I was gonna come home, man.
Mm,
Listen to me. I didn't come home through the board. I came home through an appeal system. I
mm,
got an automatic reversal and went back to court. So shit, that wasn't the attorney, my parents and my auntie and my grandmother didn't put the money together and got. That was through the grace of God.
mm,
You understand what I'm saying? And the line of the police line, and then my lawyer found out lies. You understand what I'm
mm,
saying? I did my murder,
yeah.
but they lied about certain things. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And those lies helped get me back on automatic reversal. And I had 75 to life. They said, no, man, we got a deal. When I went back on, go back automatic reversal, mean I could start trial again. The lawyer came and said, man, I got a deal for you. Got a deal. I said, what's the deal? He said, 30 years. That was like hitting the lottery. The 30 years gives me a date. The judge
Mm,
was willing to release me right then. I was down like 11 years and I fell up under the old law. I can get halftime day for day. And the
mm-hmm,
judge said, man, I hope you change your life in prison. I can't release you today because you can call penitentiary cases. I went in
mm,
prison with a life sentence, angry, man. Angry at everybody else except being angry at the right person. I should have been angry at myself. I was trying to take that anger out on a whole lot of people because I was on the assumption I wasn't going to never come home. And if I would have
mm-hmm,
never came home, man, believe me, I wouldn't have been a nice dude. The
yeah.
people, the person people see on YouTube, you wouldn't have never seen that person. I was angry. I was angry. Then I ended up meeting a lovely lady who was in my life. You feel
Mm-hmm,
me? She my best friend today. She a minister. Just be my girl. Poo poo.
mm-hmm,
She helped me see things and turn my life around. Then I started understanding the things my mother used to tell me, my father used to tell me. And today, I apply what they told me in my life. And guess what? Our parents know what's best for us. It
Yeah.
might be some things your parents told you. It went in one ear, but it didn't go out the other one. Now you're applying it in your life. You got put in a situation where you remember what they said, and you
Mm-hmm.
used the advice they gave you. And that situation wasn't as rough as it should have been. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So now my life, watch this. My life is different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dude that believe in God. I don't go to church that much, but I believe in God. I pray every day. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? God gave me a choice to say, man, I'm gonna let you manage your life. Do what you want to do with your life. If they don't manage my life in the right avenues, I'm on a positive path. I ain't letting nobody deter me or distract me from reaching my goal. You can't hinder
Right.
me. You're not gonna stagnate me. I've been my own worst enemy because I don't have no more enemies. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at this interview. It's just a blessing. We met over YouTube. This
Yeah.
is a blessing, man. This is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing cool. I'm doing cool. I'm doing real
Yeah.
good, man. I'm doing real good. I'm actually getting into rap. I'm giving away some on my show at the 6 o'clock live. I'm gonna go live
So
after I do this. So
okay.
$5 in the raffle. You're gonna win you a marathon shirt or a hat. And if ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody, you got any audiences watching us?
Yeah, I got a couple
Yeah.
people.
But
It's not as big
tap
as.
in because I'm gonna talk about your show on my live tonight. But I'm also
Okay.
start giving away a shirt every night to one person in the show. I got to watch
Mm.
two. It's dudes. Watch this, man. It's dudes like you that motivate me to say I ain't gonna never go back to prison. It's dudes like you that motivate me to say I can't take another black man life because I don't want to take no child father life. I don't need the child coming at me. I seen somebody tap in on one of my interviews, one of my lives. He said, man, my daddy said, I don't know if it was a troll or nothing, but it made me stand at attention. He said, man, my daddy said you got on it when I was in high school. My daddy was a blood. Well, I wouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
told nobody that jumped on my daddy. But that
Yeah.
that took that threw me off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm seeing that a lot of young brothers, they rather hear the truth than hear some bullshit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Excuse my language if you don't want me talking like that on the
No, no,
show,
no.
but
Talk to you, bro.
yeah. But listen to me, it's dudes like you, my nieces and nephews, and my cousins, my homies.
Mm-hmm.
Youngsters is my biggest motivation, man. Because if I can go back to
Mm.
when I was your age, I might not be in prison with the knowledge I know now. I wouldn't have been in prison.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
don't regret ever being a gang member, man. I had fun cripping, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun being a crip, man.
Yeah.
I still watch this. I get extra excited when I put an F hat on. Listen to me. I get extra excited. And I wear
Yeah.
that hat with pride. You know what I mean? Because people know what that hat represents. So I
Mm-hmm.
love being I'm the second generation of front hoods. I was there when the first generation came, but I'm the second generation. I'm an OG baby Crip from my hood. When Crip first come out, you was a Crip or you was a baby Crip. I'm OG
Mm-hmm.
baby Crip. I'm a figure in my hood, man. I got influence in my neighborhood. I don't mislead nobody because nobody ever misled me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish prison on nobody. Gangs is here to stay. We can't never eliminate gang. My only
Right. Right.
mission is to create non-black on black violence and ceasefires in the black community. That's my only mission. I
Mm-hmm.
push further in a positive way, not instead in a negative way.
Yeah.
But I still represent my neighborhood. I'm from Front Hood, man. I'm OG Bam. I'm Big Bam from Front Hood. I can't get away from that. Wherever I go, they say Compton Bam. They go Compton Bam from Front Hood. So I can't get
Mm-hmm.
away from it. You understand what I'm saying? I can't get away from it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I can't get away from
As you know, you know, people should accept you as that because I mean, that's who you is, and that's you earned the name of
it.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, tell
You
me a
know.
little bit about like the earlier days, like Crippin and like Raymond
Hey, watch this,
Washington.
man. I
Hmm?
started game banging in 1971. Crip come out in 61. 69, I mean, I'm tripping. 69.
Hmm.
The only OG Crip it is Raymond. That's the only OG Crip. My OG title came because it was earned. You hear a lot of dudes on YouTube say they knew Raymond, but they didn't know Raymond. I personally knew Raymond. Been knowing
Hmm.
Raymond since I was like 13. Raymond was a humble dude. He came up with he had a master plan when he came up with the gang called Crips, and everybody wanted to be one. You hear a lot about Tookie. I had some dude ask me, with Tookie, he was woo woo. All right, watch this. They wanted to know who put Tookie on. Well, it's obvious Raymond created
Name it.
Crip. So when Raymond went to Tookie and Crip was already started, it was only one founder. Wasn't it some more Crips before it was Tookie? This is what people need to grasp. Tookie was the founder of the West Side Crips, the leader of the West Side Crips. Raymond started Crip. Back in the days, man, in the early 70s, all Crips got along. We didn't do no Crip on Crip violence. Another Crip can go in any other Crip neighborhood and get the blue carpet rolled out for him without going through that. Now it's not like that. I remember you was telling me yesterday, in New York front hoods, the 60s, it's like clicked up together in New York. That ain't out here. Although I'm cool with a whole lot of 60s. You understand what I'm saying? I love to meet a front hood from New York just to give him the history of what he represented. You understand what I'm saying?
I had called my little I had called my homeboy. He's not my little homeboy. He's like 2 years younger than me, but
yeah.
he ain't I think he just getting off. I'm gonna see if I could get him again late a little bit
Yeah,
later.
let's do it later. But listen to me. The early days of Crippin', it was so exciting to see. Did we make bad choices? Yeah, like the first big major crime that happened in LA was the Hollywood Palladium. A dude got killed, stumped to death over a leather coat. Crips is still paying for that price in the judicial system right today. A lot of society just took a disliking in the Crips. And when the news media put us, they called us Cribs. But we was Crips. A lot of people said we misspelled the name Crip when it first came out. That's bullshit. Raymond Big Brother nickname was Crip. So it's quite naturally he knew how to spell Crip. So a lot of people do. It's a lot of misinformation, false information about Raymond. They say Raymond was a bully. No, Raymond was a dude that bullied the bully. Did he turn certain hoods Crips? Yes, he did. Because I remember when I was on my way to prison, man, I was on 165th and Nutty Block in Compton with my big homie, my cousin. And Raymond was over there. He said, man, you finna go to the pen, you scared? And I told him, I said, yeah. He said, man, ain't nothing to be afraid of. Just go in there and be yourself. And one dude in prison named Chico Bell, man, he said, man, you remind me of Raymond Washington. When he told me that, Wolf, that blew my head up, man. That swelled my chest up, blew my head up. I'm like, what? So I wanted to be the next Raymond. I wanted to be the next Salty, the next Tookie, the next Mac Thomas. I wanted to be everybody that meant was somebody in that Crip circle I wanted to be. And I became somebody in that Crip circle. Sometimes becoming somebody in that Crip circle is not a good thing because it comes with a lot of enemies, comes with a lot of haters. I'm just glad I ain't got a lot of enemies, but I got a whole lot of haters, and I don't have no enemies. I got out the penitentiary, man, doing 30 plus years. And don't you know I went in West Side Peru, and some of them brothers went in their pocket and looked out for me. So I got Perus that's my partners. I got blood dudes that's my partners. But that ain't to say if a young blood disrespect me, that we ain't gonna be in no problem. It's gonna be a problem. If a dude walk up to me today and say, "What's up, blood?" I'm gonna give him a look where he gonna know I'm a Crip. I ain't gonna even say nothing because I ain't gonna respond to that. Calling me blood, I don't respond to that. That instinct is still in me. That trait is still in me. Like, you called me a blood, you disrespect me. He don't know I'm a Crip, but when I give him a look, he gonna know. So normally when young dudes see me, like, "What's up, OG? Hey, what's up, man?" Then they in LA, for some reason, man, a blood can distinguish a Crip, and a Crip can distinguish a blood. It's a walk. It's how we walk. I don't know what it is.
It's only in LA.
It's everywhere because that's gang stuff. So you distinguish things, right? Like I got off work one day. I get off work. I drink. My girl bought me a 12-pack every Monday. So I drink beer every day. When I get off work, I love drinking beer. Just like youngsters
Mhm.
love smoking weed, I love drinking a beer and smoking me a Newport, man. That makes my day. That calms me, to relax me, eat. So I go in the store and the dude was in the pen with me, say, OG Bam, the oldest crip on the yard. But he said it with so much
Mm.
excitement that his girl like started laughing and smiling. Instead of him introducing her to me, she like, I be seeing you on YouTube. You got a cool
Ah,
channel. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah.
being recognized out here and not in a negative way. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? Like my live tonight, I hope you can be able to tune in. I'm gonna throw it out there tonight, man, because when I was in the doctor's office, right before you text me, I was looking at something.
Mhm.
And I see why dudes is hating on. Kev Mack endorsed me. People is hating.
Mhm.
I got
Yeah.
dudes like you reaching out to me on YouTube saying, hey man, let me talk. This is why they hate me.
Mhm.
Y'all subscribe to realism, and these dudes subscribe to bullshit. And my
Yeah.
purpose in life, man, is to make your life better. Not to tell you what to do, just to make your life better, to show you what I went through in my life, and you ain't got to repeat what I went through. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And that's why
Mhm.
this. Any real OG Crip, real OG blood, that's our only purpose and mission on life today, man. Then
Mhm.
that's our early cripping. That's what came from early cripping. Watch this, man. I couldn't ditch if I seen Raymond. Raymond would have whooped my ass if I'd have been ditching school. My big homies would have whooped my ass when I was in high school, junior high, and they hanging in the hood and I'm ditching. No, man, get your ass in school. We don't want our little homies. We didn't want little homies to become gang members, but we end
Mhm.
up being it. They ain't gonna try to stop you from what you want to be. Can't nobody stop you from what you want to be.
Mhm.
Just imagine if Raymond and my cousins that ran with Raymond Washington, them dudes would have told me, or my big homie said, man, you can't be from frontage, you can't be a crip. But I want to be a gang member. What I would end up probably being a Damu then.
Mhm.
Since y'all saying I can't join my hood and can't be a crip, well, this is where I'm gonna go. So everybody got a choice. But back in the day,
Mhm.
man, it was a whole lot of love. Bloods didn't fight Bloods, Crips didn't fight Crips. You fought your opposing enemy. Wasn't a whole lot of drive-bys. Yeah, people lost their
Mm.
lives, but it wasn't a whole. That's just, man. Prison stopped me from ever experiencing a drive-by. But when I was a real active gang member, no drive-by. Drive-bys did not exist.
Mm.
It did not exist. It did not exist. Now it's existing. And when you do drive-bys, you never get the person that put the intended target never gets shot. It's always the innocent
Mm.
bystanders that lose their life.
Yeah.
So I don't subscribe to drive-by shootings. But that ain't
Uh,
something the Crips and Blood started. Shit, that came all the way from Capone them days.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. So when it was like around your time, did they used to fight with their hands more, or did they just do raw?
Exactly. You have watch. That's what Compton is known for. Compton is known
Mhm.
for being kind of buff dudes and having a squabble. It was more. It was more. Let me have that faith, and then, man, I take that head up squabble. Come on, let's make it happen,
Mhm.
right? And win, lose, or draw, as long as you come to that party, man. And whoever won the fight, they gonna still have respect for each other, whether you're a blood or you're a crip. Y'all fought, and that was it. It was
Mhm.
guns. The biggest gun in my day, man, was a 12 gauge shotgun. You had somebody had a
Mm.
shotgun at a party, the whole party finna stop.
Mhm.
But you went to a party, man. We wasn't worried about bloods coming in. Yeah, they might come shoot at the party, shoot up in the air, and eliminate the party. But you wasn't worried about that because it's all about these. It was all
Mhm.
about who had the squabble. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Who got the hands? Who got the shoulders? And that's what it was.
Yeah. You got any good squabble stories you wanna
Hey, watch
share?
this, man. I'm gonna give you one squabble story, Will. You've been watching me since Kev Mack, right?
Mhm.
All right. Kev Mack interviewed me. It was a dude commented on this. Man, I ain't like OG Bam. And he thought he was hard to walk around prison like he was tough. He said, but I seen Bam put hands up. This dude was about 6'1", 6 feet 6'1", 19-inch arms. He
Mm.
was telling Crips to take knives to the yard, knowing the Crips, these youngsters your age, knowing it was a metal detector, they get caught. I said, man, stop telling little homies that. Next time you tell them I'm gonna get on you, I'm gonna put your ass off this yard. I'm on the phone on the yard, dude walking up. He say, "Bam, let me talk to you, man." I say, I get off the phone with my girl. I said, yeah, man, ain't gonna be no talk as soon as I got off the phone. And the dude put it in the video. He said, man, that's when I seen Bam had to squabble.
Yeah.
I broke dude Joe. I broke his Celinex right here. I broke his jaw. I got a squabble, man. And I'm just learning, not learning, starting to tell people. I used to box at Roosevelt Park, but I just wasn't trying
Mm.
to be a fighter. But I got a squabble. I got a squabble. You understand what I'm saying? And it's fairly decent.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever lost a fight? Hell yeah. I done had black eyes, busted lips, busted noses, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But my squabble was, to be 62, you think I'm 30, 20. I got a good one. I got a good one. I ain't trying to brag. I got a good one, man. I got a good one. I definitely got a good one, man.
What's what's your what was your style when you was boxing? Cause I'm in a boxing too.
No, I ain't no southpaw, man. Everybody wanted to be Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Listen to me. My homie Lacelle, I talk about a lot. Lacelle had a squabble. He used to tap his feet. He'd be like this and tap his
What
feet. I do that a lot
um
because I pat my
Too
squabble
Pretty
at, at the Lacelle. He
Too
used
Pretty
to tap
Kenny,
his
he
feet.
talks about him a lot too.
Yeah, that's the homie. Lacelle used to tap his feet 2 times. He said, I'm gonna knock you out in two. He be like this and like that. So I pat my squabble at the Lacelle. As soon as I get ready,
Mm.
I throw him, we do our thing. I hit the squat this. My nephew house I was at Christmas. I'm gonna start going over his house a lot next year because he got a weight room that's remodeled. But he got a
Mm-hmm.
speed bag in there. And my
Mm.
little great nephew be trying to hit it. We'll hold him
Mm.
up. And Hunter's, he's 7 years old. He seen me hitting it. I was doing my thing. He like, you know how to hit that thing good. Well, it's easy. Once you get the rhythm of the bag, you get the ribbon of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna do I want to start doing some things. When I was coming up, man, boxing, I did jujitsu in school. Do I still know jujitsu? Hell no. But they had this at the school when I was going to school. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? I'm a dude to say I didn't. I learned how to play chess on the streets. Although I picked the master game of it in prison because I had stopped playing. It was for squares when I was in school. You know what I mean? I took some
Mm-hmm.
medication. That's why I'm taking my hat off. I'm getting a headache on the medication they gave me. They say my blood pressure was up too high today. So the doctor gave me some medications, subscribe things for me. So I'm for my intake of
Yeah.
salt finna go down and all that. So now I got to be careful
Okay.
what I eat. I guess that's what my girl telling me. But
Yeah.
yeah, speaking of boxing, I just seen my boy Tank getting bailed out the jail this morning. Supposed to his
Man,
girl. I
yo,
sure hope it ain't true.
I was praying like I was a fan. I liked Tank when he was with Mayweather, but since he's not with Mayweather, I like him a lot more because he's calling out more fades. He's telling everybody like y'all want to do this and I want to do that, and then he's talking positive about like giving back to his
Exactly.
community. I'm
Hey,
like,
watch this.
damn.
That's just watch this. He say he finna stop fighting too in a minute because he'd rather give back.
Yeah,
He want to
yeah,
give other people shots. You can't do nothing
yeah.
but admire a dude like this. What make me admire Muscle, his mother and me went through the same things in life. I used to be addicted to cocaine, man. His mother used to be addicted to drugs too. And he ain't
Hmm.
turned his back on his mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Hmm.
watch this. The more money you got, the more women problems you gonna have. Them is
Yeah.
his problems. He just got to learn how to tame his temper. Once he tame his temper, Tank gonna be all right. I
He
hope they
said
don't.
he said that
Huh?
he said that they paid her to say that
And I believe that.
say, I believe it
I
too.
believe that. I believe that. Because if you're a professional fighter, me and you both know if we use all our might to hit a woman, we're gonna break
Yeah.
something. But
Yeah.
anyway, it might be a distraction for the fight he's finna have. So hey, I hope
Yeah.
he don't get distracted.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
Because they want somebody to beat him. They watch this. It ain't never great. It's no longer anything called as a great white hope. It's a thing called a great Mexican hope. You understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? So they looking
Yeah.
for a Mexican that can knock him out, but it ain't gonna happen. He's a
Yeah.
short dude. He ain't
He's
got no
sharp.
little man complex. He'll come up in there and
Hmm.
get it. What I want that brother to do, man, is get more articulate than he is. Learn how to
Yeah.
really talk. Don't look at the ground while you're talking. You ain't in the neighborhood no more. You're a millionaire, and
Yeah.
that's time to step your game up when you communicating with people. But I admire that little brother. I don't even like Floyd Mayweather. I like Tank Davis though.
Yeah. I'm not.
I,
I'm not the biggest fan of Floyd. Too
yeah,
much.
I don't. I'm not a fan of arrogance, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
arrogance. You feel me? He want everybody to contribute to him, but he's not contributing nothing in the black community. See, I don't, all these dudes with all this money don't want to help the black community. I don't want to hear it, man.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah. I
I'm not.
agree.
That's how I am, you know. But I like
Yeah.
this live, man. I hope this
Oh.
show. I hope your show. I hope you build up your show.
Um.
So let me ask you this: can I
mm,
make you a guest on my show? Can I send you a guest link one time?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
one day.
Is that gonna be
Probably
tonight
next week.
or a little later in the week?
Watch this. I might can do that tonight because all I do, I can put the guest link in there and say, hey, Wolf, tap in. You feel
All
me?
right. Give
So I
me
might do that.
shoot me a text because I might be babysitting. You know what I mean.
All right,
But let
wait,
me know before.
it ain't, watch this. We go, because I supposed to get this, watch this t-shirts. The boy just called me when I was doing my live. I'm
Because I
gonna have to
noticed
watch.
I didn't know people know that you be saying that because I always think I know you got whenever you say yo watch this you about to say some real stuff.
Yeah, that's what they say. I'm gonna watch this. I'm finna go downtown and get that word patty saying that's mine. I don't know how much
Mm,
it costs, but I'm finna go do it. People was telling me that. But the boy hit me when I was on my live. He said, man, I'm gonna come through there tomorrow about 10:30. I ain't got to go to work till Monday, right? He
mm,
said, I'm gonna come through there about 10:30, right? Be at the house. Shirts he made for me. Want me to see how they look.
mm,
And the merchandise that I'm giving away on from raffles to help my proceed from my proceeds is going towards my inner city youth thing I'm trying to do. He's giving
mm-hmm.
me all that, right?
Yeah.
So hey, shouts out to my boy JT, but I'm gonna let you see the shirt, man. That's how it be. But I got a raffle going on now, man. I need 20 more people to enter the raffle, and I'm gonna call the
Mm.
winner tonight on my show. So please send your little $5 to that cash app. I can write your name down. Your name might be
Oh
the
yeah.
name that come out that hat.
I mean, if it would, it'd be dope because I definitely went to the marathon store when I was in LA and I seen that thing was closed.
Right? I got a black hat and a black shirt. Crenshaw
Hmm.
on it. Crenshaw
Hmm.
hat. It's the marathon. TMC, man. It's
Yeah.
Nipsey gear. You
Yo.
might be
Wait.
the winner.
Okay.
So all you have to do, yeah, I'm gonna do it tonight. Watch this. I'm writing the name. Everybody at Cash App me, I'm writing their name down as soon as they do it, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna take my hat off. I'm gonna rip their names up, put their names in the hat. And that's what's gonna happen. The winner
Okay.
gonna be announced tonight. And it'll be mailed off Monday. When I get through over the weekend, I don't do nothing on the weekend, but relax. That's the only time me and my girls off. I
Yeah.
sit back and that's me and my girl time. We go
Hmm.
out, we go do us. You feel me? I start acting like I got a whole lot of energy, like I'm your age, and I enjoy my company. You understand what I'm saying? But enter that
Yeah.
raffle, man. You might not.
No,
You might be surprised. You might just be the winner, young Wolf. Might be the
I'm with
winner.
it. I'm with it.
Yeah, yeah. But enter that raffle, man. Just send $5. That's what it costs to get in there. It's a nice shirt too. And my boy JT finna hit me with so much gear. Every live I go through, every one live, not both, all both. I always do two lives. But
Hmm.
every 6 o'clock live, I'm gonna give a viewer a t-shirt.
Okay.
Just give, you know, I got to get to my subscribers in the front line so they get to me. We're not
Right.
wasting each other's time. We contributing each other's time. I
Hmm.
want to know you need to give us a name for your channel so I can send a shout out on my live tonight and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
The name is Skor Wolf.
all right, score wood. I see it's dark out there. What's the time difference, man?
6:13 right now.
Oh, is that right? Hey, how
Yeah.
far is you from Fort Benning?
Huh?
Fort Benning in North Carolina, or Fort Benning or something.
I gotta look it up. Let me get my.
Yeah.
I gotta get my other
No, you ain't got
phone.
to do it now. We got each other hooked up. Yeah, my
Okay.
stepdaughter was in the army and she used to be out there. I
Oh,
got a
okay.
homeboy. Watch this. I had a homeboy, man. This is my little homie. We ran together as kids.
Mm-hmm.
He had life sentence. California prisons let him come home.
Mm.
And watch this. He had a case in North Carolina and they took put him back in jail. He in North
Wow.
Carolina now. He supposed to beat the case because he took a deal once North Carolina said they wasn't gonna mess with him because California gave him a life sentence. They ain't beat
Yeah.
the life they want to get at him. So he should come home. But he in
Yeah.
North Carolina.
I hope we do, cause the crazy thing about NC is it's like I hear that like I've been here like 4 years. I ain't really getting in no trouble or nothing, but I hear the judicial system is a little rough. But
Racist. It's racist.
but yeah, but the crazy thing is it's an open carry state. I'm seeing everybody, even dudes who I think got felonies. I don't know if they do for fact, but I'm seeing
Walking
everybody
around with a
carrying
gun.
someone in here.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Man, that's
like
crazy. I'm
yeah,
glad that's it. I'm glad I don't live in a state like that, man, where you can open carry a gun. Because I know
yeah,
me.
right.
Everybody wish they could have lived in the Western days
Mm-hmm.
because everybody kept a gun. No, I don't want to
Yeah,
live in a state like that. I don't because I know me. I got
right,
that gun and I know I can hold that gun. That means I can stand my ground with this pistol. And I don't think
right.
that should be a hell of a law. Stand your ground is a messed up law because people misuse that law.
They
You understand what I'm
definitely
saying?
do. They
Yeah.
definitely do. You
But hey,
know,
well, this was lovely, man. I hope this was all right. I hope people,
yeah,
but
man.
you know,
I I really appreciate you for giving me your
oh,
time,
what
bro.
about this, man? Whenever you want me to come on, you got open door policy to me, man. Whenever you want to interview me, come on with it, man. When you
All
tap
right,
into my
man.
show, you can say, bam, I want to interview you again. I'm with
All
helping you build your channel, man.
right. Okay, I
I want you to
appreciate
get
you.
the subscribers so you can get on YouTube. We don't just gonna use this stream, y'all. We can use YouTube for what YouTube is meant to be.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand
I'm
what I'm
trying
saying?
to. Yeah, I'm trying to boost it up right now. But hey,
You got to
you
stop being
definitely.
shy, like I told you yesterday on the phone. Don't be shy. You see, we
Did I
having a
do better?
conversation like we really kicking it. Don't be
Did I
shy,
do
man.
better?
Ask
Did
the
I do
question.
a little bit
Huh?
better?
Yo, you did great. You did better. I'm gonna tell Melly Mill. Melly Mill, check how you did with me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
like the interview. I love the interview you and Melly Mill did, man. You're doing a hell of a lot better. Take that hoodie off, though, man. That's the
Oh
thing we talking about you
damn.
youngsters on now. Take that hoodie off.
Come
That's a
on,
scary
man. It's
look,
hoodie
man.
season. It's cold out here.
Oh, all right. Well, I can respect it, but watch this. When I
Mm,
see youngsters in the streets of Los Angeles with them hoodies on, I put my guards up.
yeah.
I tried that one day waiting on the bus to get off work. It was cold. I had my beanie on though. I put my hoodie
Mhm.
on because my ears was getting colder, right? I said, oh
Yeah.
no, man, I don't like this. I can't
Mhm.
see. It like it
Uh-huh.
blocks your shadow, but I understand you. But
Hmm.
you got an open door policy with me, Scarwood. Whenever you want me to come on your show, just hit me, man.
Okay,
Just hit
bet,
me.
bro. And I'm
Just
gonna
hit
be
me.
tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned into your show a little later tonight too.
At 6 o'clock, man. So go
Yeah.
and contribute to the raffle. You
Hmm.
might be a winner. Read between the
All right.
lines sometimes, brother. Read between lines, man. Get more
Okay.
game than you. You
I
feel me?
I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
All
So
right, bro.
contribute, you're gonna
Um.
get that marathon gear, man. Matter of fact, cash out me $5. I'm gonna get you. You got a hat and a shirt coming. Just send it. Send
Uh,
$5. You got that on. You
all
ain't even
right,
got to
bet.
get.
Oh wait, your sound went out. I can't hear you.
Can you
Wait,
hear
I
me?
can. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Cash out $5, man. You ain't got the end of that raffle. Monday, I'm gonna mail you a cap and a shirt. You got my number. Just send wherever you want me to send it at. It'll be in the mailbox Monday, by 12 o'clock
All
in the
right.
afternoon, Monday. Just send it.
All
Just send it.
right,
Cash
bet.
out the money. You ain't got the end of the raffle. I got to give you the little homie, homie. Me and Melly Mel got to support you. You've been supporting us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got an
Yeah.
open door
Facts.
policy with me. I'm finna send you the cash app request. Send it and send me the address and the text. You got that coming Monday. What size shirt you want?
Large.
All right, you ain't no extra large. I'm an extra large. I got you.
Nah,
All
you
right,
know what?
man.
I could fit in an extra large, but I'm getting my muscle up, so I like something a
Get
little
your
tighter
muscles
on me
up.
to make me look a little bigger, you know?
All right, I got you. But send that. I'm gonna mail it out there to you Monday. Just text me your address, PO box, whatever, man. I got you though, homie. You got the open door policy. Whenever you need me in your show, you got me. And tap into my live tonight at 6 o'clock, man.
All right, bet. I got you, bro.
All right. I had a
All right.
great time, man. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Appreciate it a lot, bro.
Hey, thank you, homie. Later.